Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. I know it's been like a month and a half maybe since I've sat down and filmed a video and actually upload on YouTube. But the thing is, with Christmas, and you know what, you don't care about that, so I'm not even gonna explain that. But the truth is, I've just been focusing on TikTok more. That's all I'm gonna say. And I'm gonna link my TikTok down below. I try to post daily, like makeup, get ready with me, stuff like that, which is a lot easier to edit, I'm not gonna lie. But I've missed YouTube. Like, I think my little hiatus era is over and I'm back with a makeup tutorial. I know. This is like a Valentine's type of get ready with me type of video. And listen before you come for me. I don't care if you're taken, if you're single, if it's complicated, like I don't care. I just want you to do your makeup and enjoy yourself. Okay? That's all I'm gonna say. Because you don't need to be in whatever situation to be happy, okay? As you can see, my skin is breaking out again. I don't know why I decide to do videos every time my skin is breaking out. Like, I've got good skin days and I'm not even turning the camera on, so yeah. But it is what it is. I'm gonna start with some skin prep. I'm gonna use the e.l.f. Power Grip Primer. I normally don't wear this because I wear sunscreen and I feel like it doesn't work well with sunscreen, but I'm gonna give it a fair shot today. I haven't applied any sunscreen or anything. I hope the cup does not really bother you there. I'm not doing sunscreen because I'm not going anywhere, but I really want to give it a second shot. I'm only gonna use a little bit because I don't want it to break, like flake up, you know. I'm gonna press it into my skin. That's actually quite sticky. Very mixed reviews about her. And the first time I tried her, I did not like her. So I am gonna set my brows. I'm gonna use the Got To Be Glued. I'm in a very uncomfortable position right now. Maybe I should get like a hand mirror or something. I've been going through phases with my brows. So at the moment, I'm trying to grow them. Like full on bushy brow moment. But I've realized that is not me. Like, that's not really my niche. I've got a niche. I still want them quite full, but I still want them to kind of like go a bit straighter because my brows go very like curved. Okay. So right now, me and my brows are not getting along. I do enjoy using that one though. This is the MAC shape+shade brow tint in the shade Spiked. So you do get a pen on one side to kind of like fluff the brows, and the powder on the other side, which I never ever use because I don't find a purpose to it. What I do is just I fill in basically the half end of my brow. I'm gonna like fluff it out. Maybe something like this. I'm not really sure what I'm working with right now because I did try and plug them out last night. And then I'm gonna take MAC eyebrow styler in the shade Spiked again. This is a lot more small and detailed for the front. I need to plug them out a little bit more because I still think they're very like curved on the outside for my liking. For the eyes, I kind of want to do like a sultry type of look. Did I do Valentine's makeup last year? I did. Last year I did the Euphoria one. That was fun. I kind of want to step away from the glitters and the shimmers that I use every single day and the liquid liners. I'm gonna do a smoke liner instead because there's no chance I'm not gonna do liner. It's just not me. I do really like this palette for smoky eyes. I think this is one of the best ones out there. This is the Jaclyn Hill Divine Neutrals. I'm gonna take the shade Just Barely. Maybe mix a little bit with Good Vibes for all over my eye. I didn't prime. Take them to colors, kind of like all over. Give my eyes some warmth. I'm gonna take a denser brush and I'm gonna go with a shade. These do feel awfully warm. I'm gonna go with the shade Boobay right here, just on the outer corner. Mix a little bit of cinnamon roll to make it darker. just to give like that kind of like sultriness, smoked out kind of queen. Did I just say queen? And I do kind of go from down here going up to make my eyes lift a little. Take the bigger brush and blend it all out. The key to these looks, like the smoked out goddess look, is blending. Because if it's not blending, girl, a lot more smoked and diffused. I'm gonna clean up the edges later. For the black on the outer corner, because the first palette didn't have any blacks, unfortunately, I'm gonna take the Morphe Smoke and Shadow 9W palette and use this shade right here. This is the perfect type of like cool tone palette. If you want like a cool tone rockstar girlfriend kind of vibes palette, this is your girl, and she's so inexpensive as well. So I'm gonna take the black because I think Morphe black shadows are probably the best black I've ever used. Ooh, I like that. That brush, like it's so flat. I think it's perfect for a winged out type of look. I'm not trying for it to be perfect. I just want to like a nice smokiness to it. Something like this, maybe. Honestly, this brush is the easiest brush to work with black, smoked wings, or any color. I need to pee. Wait, she's back. I've only done half my eyes and I'm already 17 minutes in filming. How the hell do I do that every time? I do want kind of like a matte kind of cream color in there, so I'm gonna get that. Shake Happens with a kind of like a fluffier brush and just go up like, can you even see? Go up like this. Kind of open the eye a little bit. Saying all about blending, and look whose eyeshadow is not blended out. Not mine. Himpon. For lashes, I'm not gonna do fake lashes. It's not really my thing. I'm gonna take my curler, curl the shit out of my eyelashes. I don't really do falsies because I feel like throughout the day they just kind of like annoy me, unless I'm doing more of a Korean inspired type of makeup. Then I might pop some like single ones. Of course, the one day they don't want to film, they're just doing construction. I'm gonna use Loreal Telescopic. I'm running out, but I'm just gonna like use it all so I get a new one. Oh god, this mascara is everything. You probably can't see on camera, but that mascara is giving me life. And if you're not curling your eyelashes before you do mascara, trust me, you're doing it all wrong. You probably need a good eyelash curler as well, not a super expensive one, and just press it there for a few seconds from the root, but do not pinch your eyes. And then start from the very root of the lash. I don't know why I keep bothering trying new mascaras, but I know nothing can compete with this one. Can you see that? I'm gonna move on to the face, which is my favorite thing to do. Because I've got my breakouts happening, I'm gonna use the Estee Lauder Double Wear Foundation. Never fails to amaze me. But I'm gonna do some spot concealing first. But don't blend it fully. A little bit. Just let it sit. Look at that. Now, this is one of my favorite foundations ever. I don't care what they say, this foundation is the best. It does not feel like paste. Like, it doesn't. I don't care. I don't know why people think it feels like paste. It is a full coverage foundation, yes, but I've tried foundations that actually felt like paste, and this is not one of them. It will still give you full coverage, but you'll see when it goes on. Like, you'll trust me. I'm just sticking a little bit on a kabuki brush, I don't know, and I just start to pat it in. If I want it a bit more glowy and a bit more less heavy, if you will, I will put it all over my face. I will kind of dot it all over and then spray some Fix Plus and then blend it. That way it will blend a lot more seamlessly, not seamlessly, but a lot more natural, if you will, into the skin. I haven't found a foundation that matches me as good as this one does. This is the shade 1N0 Porcelain, by the way. And I haven't found a foundation that matches me so well. Make sure to pat it. If you swipe your foundation, I do not trust you. It just doesn't blend the same. Look, of course you will see the texture, but the coverage and the finish, look at that, still glowy. Like a little bit glowy, more of a satin finish rather than a matte. We love her. For concealer, I'm gonna go in with the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer. I recently got her and I really like it. Feels like really battery and like filter kind of look, but the thingy, the applicator, just doesn't pick a lot of product, so I kind of like need to go dig in, come back out type of thing. Ah! Just stop. One thing I really hate is dry beauty sponges, but I'm not gonna get up and wet it. Like, it's not gonna happen. Before I go in with powder, I need to go in with some cream blush. This is the Mitchell blush in the shade, oh, doesn't say shade on the bottom, but it's strawberry cream, which was sold out for ages. Haven't tried it yet, so it's gonna be kind of like a first impressions type of thing, but it's kind of like a really nice cool tone pink. I do want this look to be a bit more cool tone. I'm actually gonna put it in the back of my hand first, just there. This works really nice for your under eyes as well. If you're into that pink under eye, I know it's not for everybody. I do like a subtle pink under eye. That fuchsia pink under eye is not really my thing, but it's to their own. I'm kind of living for this shade right now. Do you see that? You see how gorgeous that is? Perfect. Now that the concealer is kind of sat under my eyes for a while, I'm going to go in with the Huda powder in the shade Poundcake. And obviously a powder puff. If you don't use that for under your eyes, you're clearly missing out. It's the only thing that will make my eye smooth and flawless. I'm gonna get that in a big fluffy brush now and just slightly tap it all over. Oh my god, I found it! How did you get in here, girl? Strawberry cream. I'm gonna come back with the powders later. I'm gonna contour my nose. I'm gonna use the Etude House contour. This right here is the best contour for light skin girlies. Like if you're too kind of light and everything looks really orange or really dark, this. Also, if you're kind of like paler like me, have a look into more Korean brands, because obviously their standard is a lot lighter than in Europe or like more Western countries. So everything is a lot more cool toned, a lot more subtle. Just give it a go, see how you like it. Gonna get a little teeny brush. I know it looks so really intense right now, but I really like that on purpose because I'm gonna bake it anyways. I am gonna contour the rest of my face a little bit. I don't really always do that step because sometimes I feel like it just looks a little bit too bronzy or too muddy on me. Depends on what my skin is like. For example, now I'm not having the best skin day, but I will contour anyway. I'm just gonna mix them both and just go a tiny bit under my blush Look at that, how it just gave color and bronzed without looking orange. While I'm waiting for that, I'm gonna go in with some black eyeliner. This is the MAC Extreme Black in Extreme Dimension 24-hour Kajal eyeliner. This is the best kajal eyeliner. It's waterproof, so if you want it for your lower lash line, it's not gonna move. It's amazing. Can you see that? I kind of went under my upper lash line down to my, what's it called? Tear duct. So kind of give more of like a cut eye type of look. I'm gonna take a powder foundation now. This is MAC Studio Fix powder in NC10. I don't really use powder foundations, especially on top of another powder, but I've seen Jordan Lipscomb using a powder foundation to kind of blend the edges, so I'm gonna do that. Apparently that powder, this powder right here, is not a setting powder, it's a finishing powder. I did not know that. So it's not to go directly on top of your foundation, it's to kind of like go on top of another powder, like either a translucent or a compact one, if I'm not wrong. But I think it works different on everybody. Like on me, it doesn't really work if I do it on top of foundation because it will crack. But we'll see how it works now on top of another powder. Alexa, pause. We're back. For blush, I do want a powder blush on top because I do want it quite pink. I was thinking either the Dior one or the Bobbi Brown in Peony, which I think I'm gonna go with Bobbi Brown today because I haven't used it in so long and it used to be one of my faves. So let's see. Oh, she's pigmented, so be careful. I just want it in the just in the highest points of the cheeks to kind of like lift the face up a little bit, and a little bit on the nose too. I do love a pink blush. I stepped away from it a little bit during the summer because I kind of went back to like a peachy type of phase, but I'm not a peachy blush kind of girl. I love my pinks and I will always love my pinks. I think I went a little bit too overboard with it, but you know what, I don't care. I'm obsessed with blush, so I'm just gonna leave it as it is. I don't really want to do highlight. I love how I just went a little bit more matte today because I've been so into kind of the glowy type of look, but today it's more like of a velvety matte type of finish. So I'm gonna take a little bit of highlight just for the nose. This is the Model's Own highlight in the shade Peach Pearl 2. I don't think they even do this anymore. I got this from an outlet, but it's kind of like a pinky highlight. I just want it for the bridge of my nose here, kind of lift that a little bit, and maybe just my tip here. Before I finish off my eye, I'm gonna go in with the Charlotte Tilbury setting spray. Obsessed. For the lips, I'm kind of in the mood to do like a nice darker brown outline and a pinkier nude type of fill in. Alright, this is Morphe Sweethearts lip liner. It's a lot, it's really close to MAC Strip Down, but they've been out of stock for ages. I am scared they might discontinue them because they've been out of stock in store, online, like everywhere. Hope they don't discontinue them. I like to overline my top in here, in the middle, to give me kind of like a fuller lip effect, and the bottom middle as well. So looks something like this. I'm in between two lippies. First is the Morphe Bare All Nude shade. It's a very light nude. Or I kind of want to try the blush that we used for obviously the cheeks, but as lips, as a lipstick, because I've seen many people doing it on TikTok and I'm very intrigued on what it's gonna look like. I'll blend it. Oh, wait. I'm kind of loving this. Feels a bit funny on the lips, but it's okay. I'm gonna go over with a little bit of the same liner. I like it, but I'm not really the biggest fan of the finish, so I'm gonna top it off with a little bit of that lipstick, just to give it some more of a base. I'm kind of obsessed because I don't really go for these type of light nudes on the lips, but I'm kind of living for it. To finish off, I'm gonna do some mascara under the eyes. This is the Heroine Make 01. It's a Japanese brand and it's a waterproof mascara, because if I do anything else on my bottom lashes, it's gonna smudge everywhere. So I need something waterproof. I'm just taking off the excess because if it's too much, it's gonna smudge. I just need the tiniest bit. I'm gonna stay still because I don't want it to smudge. Same brow pen. I'm gonna do a little beauty mark like this, just in here. I think we're done. I am obsessed with the look. I am loving the cool tones. I am definitely a cool tone type of girl. Like warm tones with my skin tone, I don't think they really complement each other. When I am tanner, by all means, but not today. I love the cool tone blush, the kind of like cooler tone light nude lip. I'm obsessed. I always say that, but you know what? I'm that good. Lips and the blush are giving brats. And do not tell me otherwise. Thank you all so much for watching. If you made it this far into the video, I love you. Again, I don't care what you do on Valentine's Day. Just whack some makeup on and be the bad bitch that you are. Because you are a bad bitch. I hope you all enjoyed this video. Like, subscribe, you know all that. And I will see you in my next one. Okay, bye.